Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the English Team Call of the Week. My name is Marie Roman, and I am here tonight with Hernan Rivera and Amy Valentin, and we're going to talk about all things the revolution. Next page. Okay, so this week, this month and the next 2 months, we are focused on our 90-day run. We are in 90 days going for 500 new directors. And at the moment, we are at 16 new directors. Let's give everybody a round of applause. We've already have 16 new directors. Isn't that amazing? And I am going to now
Hello.
mention every single one of them because they deserve a shout out. Michelle
Yes.
Tejada, Alejandra Andrade, Daisy Campoverde, Xiomara Aguilera, Diana Calderón, Eliana Guerrero, Glaira Jaén, Adriana Madrigal, Marimodo Mami, that's probably her handle, Graciali Carrillo, Rosita Águila, Astrid Contreras, Angie Salas, Mari Valenciano, Nati Aportes, and Arnold Perez. And it is possible for you next. You just have to stay focused, and we believe in you guys.
Yes. Just like we were talking to Liliana, everything is possible.
Everything is possible, you guys. This is what's important. This is 16, but you know what? The revolution has in their head that by the end of the month, we're going to be at 150. So we have some work to do. And the question is this: if you have already gotten to your director Rango, I was going to say your director Rango, your director rank, or you were already at your bronze or you're at your gold or whatever, what are you doing to help your team members get there? Okay, so what are you doing to help your people grow? That's very, very important. So let's get a move on. Let's do what we need to do to get to that 150. So in the next 90 days, we get to 500 directors. Because guys, I am sure that we're going to make it happen. There's no doubt in my mind. Because at the revolution, we don't fail. Let's max these next 9 days. Right now we're really at 8 because it's like kind of like the end of the day. Look at that. Oh my God, I love the pictures you chose. And let's maximize these last 9 days. And with this said, there's amazing incentives. There's amazing combos and sets and things that we have for you that in the next, it's 8 o'clock right now in Miami, that you're going to finish this rest of the day to use to make it happen. Okay. I think Hernan in the next plantillita, we can see it. Okay. So for now, you share the product, you share the opportunity, and you put it on repeat, guys. Remember, this is a business that we duplicate and we just do and do and do and do. Okay. So just listen to what we have to say right now. There's bundles for extra savings. There's next.
Yeah. Well, there I go.
Okay, so it's his turn. He was just telling me to shut up right now because it's his. He's like, listen, lady, go back.
Look,
You're
girl,
supposed to
let's
say.
talk a little bit about
Okay, so
sales.
go. Your turn.
Yes. Well, thank you everybody for being with us today. Like Marie said, I am Hernan Rivera. And let's talk a little bit about sales because that's what it's all about. And kind of like, let me go back to this one, like Marie was just saying, it's about sharing the product, the opportunity, and just repeating. Okay. And one thing about sales that I want you to know is that sales are not about pressure. It's not about convincing people, and it's not about chasing people. Okay. It's about giving them a service, giving them a solution to their problems. Okay. And we have those solutions. So let's make those sales. You are the product of the product. So when you believe in the product, you use the product, you're going to easily recommend it because we're not selling them, we're recommending these products. Okay. So, like myself, that I'm a makeup artist and that's what I do for a living for over 20 years, I love this palette. Okay, so what's good about this palette is that right now we have it in a set that's called the Blossom Essentials. Not only does it have makeup, it has nutrition, it also has hair care, and it's all at 40% off. So if you're a product of the product and you use them and believe in them, well, guess what? You're not going to sell it. You're just going to recommend it. Okay. You're going to be like, oh my God, this palette is the bomb. You have to use it. And then how are we going to make some extra cash with these? Because if we break it down, and let's be smart, because if you are salespeople and you're business people, we will buy stock when the price is low, because then we're going to sell it when the price is at regular cost, correct? So here's the thing. So right now that we have these Blossom Essentials, right now we have them at an extra 40% off, okay? So we're only paying $60 for the whole kit, okay? And it's valued at customer price at $200. So that's what's amazing about this. So let's take a look in the middle portion that I have here for you. So if you break everything down, the bundle, and you sell it individually, let's look at the eyeshadow palette. It's $22.50, but we sell it at regular price at $70. That means you're making $52.50 just on that palette. How cool is that? Right? And then for my nutrition people, you have the coffee, you have the gummies, you get them at $7.50, you sell them at $35, you're making $27.50. The gummies, you buy them at $12, you're selling them at $40, you're making $28. And then all my hair people and who doesn't wash their hair, we're getting them at $8, you're selling them at $28.90. You're making $20.90. All right. And then the last one, $10, you sell it at $22.90, you're making $12.90. That means just in one kit, if you sell it individually, you're making $141.80 on that kit. All right. So, because we're thinking like business people, and we were talking to Liliana earlier before we started this call, how we have to switch our mind from being just a regular 9 to 5 employee to being a business person. Well, now that we're being a business person, we're going to have a little bit of stock and we're going to start selling it individually, because if you sell those the 5 kits that are there, how much are you going to make as a profit? $709. It's a no-brainer. Okay. So start thinking like a business person. Start thinking of how can I really make extra cash in this business, because they give us everything. It's just how we're going to use it to make our business grow and to start making some moolah, because that's what we're all here for. Okay. We're not here to, just obviously the community is great, but we all need the moolah. All right. So this is the ways that we're going to do it. So now I have another one for you, because the revolution is always giving us incentives, giving us great things to do on how to push ourselves to be better business people. Well, here it is. We're going to be giving out $100, okay, to 5 people who sell 10 combos of the calendula. Why the calendula? Because it's one of the #1 selling products that pharmacy has. Okay. So if you sell the combo of the balsam and the soap, you enter the possibility to win those $100. All right. So I'm going to break it down even more for you. So if you sell 10 of these, you're going to earn about $189.50. We're going to round it to $190. All right. You're going to get about $190 just for selling those kits, for doing your job, because we have to go back to the basics, right? And me and Marie were talking about this earlier, that Jackie said it in the call this morning also. When you really start to know your business and go back to the basics of just selling, that's where your money's going to come in. Yes, the growing your team is amazing. And yes, our community is awesome. But you know what? If you get down to the basics of just learning how to talk and recommend a product that you truly believe in, that's where the money comes in. All right. So if you're selling 10 of those kits just for you to qualify, you're going to make about $190. But if you want to be an overachiever, because I know all our team is an overachiever, we're going to sell 20. And if we sell 20, we're going to make about $380. All right. And what's the most important thing? And this goes back to going back to the basics. Just learn some quick tips about what makes this calendula balsam and soap so amazing. It's deep in hydration. It's very good for dry skin. It helps with people who have rough areas like your elbows or anything like that, your knees. It's awesome for that, right? And what about the soap? It's gentle for any type of skin. It helps to actually take care of any scarring, so it helps so you don't have scars. I mean, it's so many benefits that these products have that I want you to do the homework. Basic, because remember, we're going back to basics. So go back to the basics, learn information about the product, deliver it to your clients, and then we're going to make the moolah. All right. All righty. And then also remember, well, before that, I want to go back. This bundle, we only have it till today, unfortunately. So that's why we put out all the little flyers already, because the set of Blossom Essentials is only till today. And today also is our last day for free shipping. So any orders of $75 or more is free shipping. So let's get on that paddy wagon. Let's really push our teams, push ourselves. I know there's some people out there that still are not active. Well, the first thing as a business owner, we need to be there. We need to be active. So let's take advantage of that free shipping for $75. Alrighty. So I gave you all the amazing things that we have going on right now. And talking about amazing things that are happening right now, we have a special guest today, because now that I told you everything that we have going on, she's going to tell us how she's doing it, because she is rocking it. All right. So let's get her on mute. Tamara.
Hello,
Yes.
hello everyone. I'm so happy to be here. Super, super excited. Thank you so much for asking me to be here and sharing a little bit about my story and what I am doing right now. So, my name is Xiomara Menendez. I'm from New York. I've been in pharmacy. It's going to be 2 years now in July. Ah, so much has happened, so much growth. When I first started, so let me just a little background. So I'm an educator by trade. I've been in education since I was 18. I currently do have a traditional business childcare program. And when I first came to pharmacy, I wanted to come for the business model. I was familiar with the business model. And I knew that I needed to make money. I wanted to make some extra money because sometimes, you having multiple sources of income is super important. And so I joined, but what I didn't expect to find was community. This amazing community that has transformed my life in ways that I didn't even expect to happen. Okay. So not only have I grown mentally, not only have I grown in confidence, um, I am a completely different person than when I first started. I'm a completely different person than I was a month ago. And so I'm just really, really excited to be here. I'm excited. I know that I'm in the right place. I know I'm with the right company. I know I'm with the right team. And so we are doing big things. We're moving, we're transforming lives, and I'm just excited to be here. So that's just a little bit about me and kind of what I'm doing. And so, speaking about like that shift, a lot of the work that has been happening has to do with mindset. And I joined when you were talking to Liana about mindset and having that mindset shift. 80% of the work is on yourself, is on your mindset. 20% is going to be the activities every day, income producing activities. Mindset every single day, reading every day. We're part of a power morning call every day at 9 o'clock where we do our affirmations, we do prayers, um, journaling. I mean, just really protecting my energy and changing everything that I am consuming, right? Protecting my energy, making sure that I'm consuming the right things that are just going to help me elevate that energy. And so all of that has really opened up my eyes to what my vision is and my mission here. And my mission is to change lives. And so how am I doing that? I'm doing that by sharing my transformation. So I have lost almost 18 pounds using the wellness products. So of course, I'm sharing every single day. I'm sharing authentically as best, like just being myself, being my silly self, showing people that you can do this business while you're working, while you're building a business, a separate business, while you're a mom, while you're busy doing your normal life, right? And still showing up. And so, since I've had that shift, I've had two new team members join my team, and it was so funny because I wasn't even recruiting them. They just came naturally. And so once you change your energy, once you're changing, people are going to notice that, and you're going to attract people. People are going to be attracted to your energy, to your vibe, to your stories. And so that's pretty much what I'm doing, just staying consistent. I'm staying consistent. I'm protecting my energy, and continuing to inspire just by sharing consistently.
Samara, thank you. And one thing that I want to kind of like ask you, to
Sure.
get a little more deep into it
Yes.
is, how are you doing the business? I know you said obviously you're doing the transformations in the mornings and
Right.
stuff, but
Right.
what is it that you think has really changed your business?
I feel definitely showing up confidently. I think that with changing your mindset and working on yourself and feeling confident and showing up confidently, I think it's attracting people so much more. I feel different. I feel more confident speaking about the business. I feel more confident talking about the products. I believe in what we're doing. I believe in the products. I know that they're helping people. I'm not the only one that they're helping. So like there's just this shift that's happened. There's just this level of confidence that I feel like it's that I think that that's what's a big shift. That's been a big for me. And it's
But do you do it more like
Oh,
social
yes, I'm
media
doing it on
or in
social
person
media. I'm doing it
or
on social
in
media. And
person?
so I'm also starting to do it in person. So this weekend, I am stepping out of my comfort zone, and I'm starting to host my own coffee and business here in the city. I'm from New York, by the way. I didn't mention that. So I'm starting to host my own coffee and business. I'm also starting to do like more opportunity calls and but mostly social media. Mostly social media because I am busy for the most part. So doing it on social media has been a game changer for me. But I'm also going to be stepping out into do more person to person in contact person, one to one.
Love it. Well, thank you for being with us, and I'm going to
Thank
pass
you.
it
Thank you for
on
having me.
to our lovely Amy.
Well, hello. My goodness. Thank you, Zamara, for sharing that. And this is really what this business is, right? Something that I've heard so much, that something that we have and that probably not even other teams within pharmacy have, and other companies are watching us, is the community, right? The revolution. It's like everybody's starting to know about the revolution, because it's a beautiful community that we're basically everywhere, right? We have a world of unlimited opportunities. So that's something that you need to know, right? If you're in the US, remember that we have team in Europe, we have team in all over the countries in which you could expand your business. I myself like have team in Guatemala, in North Central America. So, and I'm expanding people in Mexico, people in the US. So just know that you could grow your team everywhere. And that's something that we have, that probably other companies are watching and seeing, that, the revolution is globally everywhere. Okay. So make sure, if you have people, people from Europe, people maybe in Brazil and other countries, let them know about this opportunity, because we also have, have chats for our Europe people. And just make sure to join into the chats that we have. We're actually going to be sending the link so you could join in those chats, where you're not going to miss like all the information, like, promotions. There are different promotions in all other countries. but make sure you talk about this opportunity. Okay, not just because, oh my gosh, no, I don't know how to, maybe you only speak English, and maybe, hey, there's no limit to this business, right? Or maybe you only speak Spanish. Well, hey, we have our English team. Let them join in, and we have all the tools, right? So that's something that we have. Okay, so don't limit yourself. We're here to grow as a one team, and that is something that really excites me, right? To keep on growing, and just make sure to hop on into all of the calls that we have. We have our team call, which is today, and then we have our onboarding class or call where we're going to show you basically how to navigate the your system, your website, everything. And then we have the opportunity call on Wednesday. So if you're new, maybe you're like new, you don't know how to present this opportunity, maybe you have prospects, you have people that might want to be part of this, let them know. Okay, bring them into this opportunity call and we'll help you close them. Okay, so really important to join those calls. Maybe you being here for, oh, maybe you're not new, well, join in, because then you learn. Okay, that's something I did. I kept on joining into this calls because that's the way we learn, right? You learn and then you get to do it on your own, okay? And then we have on Thursday our Badass Women of the Month, which we're gonna bring an amazing leader to take this call. So you cannot miss this call. Trust me, we've had the other previous calls and everybody loved it. So we're gonna have an amazing leader this Thursday. And then we have for Friday, we have our call, our focus call with Danny. Okay, so hop on all these calls. Remember that if you miss it because maybe you're at work and you cannot log in, join us. Then we have our link, our channel on YouTube that you could rewatch it later on when you have time. But it's really important that you watch it and learn, take notes, okay? Because this is the system that we have. This is what it's going to allow you for you to grow, right? For you to learn, for you to make money by joining all this calls, right? So that is what we have for you today. Okay, we are closing month strong. Okay, we have what, a week to close this month. We have to close it strong. So where are you right now? Ask that question. Where am I right now? Am I missing? Maybe I'm not activated. Well, we have the promotion. Go ahead. We have a couple hours to join, to get the promotion. Really, there's so much time for us right now. In a week, we could do so many things. In a week, we could get to director. We can get to the next level. It's all mindset. It's all taking action. It's all, I want to do it. That's the goal I set for myself the beginning of this month. Are you there? And if you're there, go for the next level. Don't stay there. Go for the next level, okay? So remember, how you finish this month is how you're going to start the next month, okay, you guys? So I am so happy. Remember, we have our chat for any questions about promotions, about any products, recommendations. We have that support right here, okay, you guys? You have an amazing night. It's 6 p.m. here in California, or about to be 6 p.m. So we have a lot of time here. So let's go out, talk about the promotion, send in the flyers to the people that have been asking about our products, okay? It is time to win. Let's go. Let's go make money.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. Have
Good
a great
night.
one, and let's kick butts.